All right, what up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Another episode of the Crypto Breakdown. I am your host, Ryan Matta. Topic of the day, shorting crypto. How have I been able to turn 1,000 into 14,000 in a little under 20 days? We started the challenge. It was 1K to 10K, doing nothing but shorting the market. We were able to do that in 10 days. So right now, I think that this is one of a once in a couple year opportunity where prices are so overinflated that you can continuously short the market, scale into shorts, and really build a bankroll for the bear market. And that's the game plan. The game plan is to get 20K, have that bankroll built, ready for the bear market. That being said, let's go ahead and dive into it. I'm going to show you guys how I've been able to crush it on shorting Bitcoin and other coins the last 5 times I predicted the first crash. I predicted pretty much every single crash moving forward. I want to show you guys what I'm doing. I waited to show you guys this because I wasn't sure if I was just getting lucky or if this was a strategy that you guys could actually implement yourself. So let me show you guys the strategy and you guys can take it from there. But again, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is not investing advice. I would never advise you to invest into crypto in any way, shape, or form. And you always have to do your own research. Let's go ahead. Let's dive in. Let's get it.
On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we gon' way up.
We're looking at the charts and you can see Ethereum and Bitcoin. Bitcoin is over here on the right. Ethereum is over here on the left. So when we saw Bitcoin nail this dead cat bounce right here, what I was looking for is I was looking to see how high Bitcoin was able to run up. And we've seen Bitcoin run up. Why was I really confident that the highest that it was going to go was 42 when it was that bullish and the market was this bullish? How was I taking out shorts and actually scaling into shorts confidently and in a way that I was comfortable that I wasn't going to get liquidated and price wasn't going to continue to push to the upside? We're in a major downtrend. So you guys have been watching my channel. I was the very first YouTuber to predict the crash and every crash moving forward after that within a few days, if not hours. Right here, all this resistance right here, and by resistance I mean right here, you see where price found resistance here. More so when you jump onto like a 1 hour chart or a 30-minute chart. If I jump on the 1 hour, we can see right before the crash happened, I was telling all of my members in my crypto coaching classes, all of my students, that Bitcoin was having such a hard time breaking through this level of support. The only plus side to that was going to be once it actually broke through, this area should then turn into resistance when Bitcoin tries to push back to the upside. So sure enough, price was coming here. It started to, I closed out my short here. I entered it back again up here. I wrote it down again, closed it out down here, wrote it back up, not riding it long. I just waited for price to come back to the upside. And then when it started to push down right here, I started to get into it at about 38. And I wasn't sure if price was going to keep coming down. So once I got in at 38 and price started to push back up to the upside, I said, okay, you know what? Instead of waiting for price to come all the way back down here for me to break even, I was pretty confident that price was going to stop pushing to the upside right at this exact price point between 41,000 and 42,500, 43,000. So what I did is I started to scale into that short. When price went up $1,000, I added more to my short. When price went up another $1,000, I added more to my short. And I got up here to 4,100. Once I got up to 4,100, 4,200, every time price went up $100, I was adding more to my short, adding more to my short, adding more to my short, adding more to my short. And price came dumping down over here, ended up riding it all the way down to about 34.5, and I closed it out. And I stepped out, waited for price to shoot back up here. It shot right back up at 30. I actually it closed me out right here, honestly. This is what happened. It was coming on this drop down. I took my profits here. It hit my take profit at 36,500. I then waited for it to come back up and I went really big here again. And I made like another $1,000 on this drop here and I took profits at 34. Stepped out, waited for it to ride back up again. Got back in up at here at 3,800. Wrote it down again. Closed out this time at about 3,200. Price rise back up. I started taking out shorts again. I had short limit buy orders at 4,000. I got in at 38,500. I got in at 39,500. I got in at 4,500. And then once it got down over here, I started to add to it again. Why am I adding to it on the way down? Because I was pretty confident that this was the new zone, that this was going to be as high as Bitcoin was going to go. Right in this range, it could have went up a little higher. That's fine. Level. When price gets down here, I can add to my short, because even if price comes up, I'm not really at risk for getting liquidated because I'm still making profit from the prices that I entered up here. The trick is, like, when Bitcoin's dumping right now, you don't want to run in and start shorting a coin when it's dropping like this, because Bitcoin is notorious for, even if it doesn't dump, it'll find support and push up here. Even if it's $1,000, 2,000, it's enough for people to panic that don't understand the game, and they'll cash themselves out. So now that I was pretty confident about what Bitcoin could do and how high up Bitcoin could go, because we know these alts can't really run too crazy high without Bitcoin. The only time that they can is when you're in full-on altcoin season, and that's after a big parabolic crash from Bitcoin. ETH will separate, ETH will run up and make its own run. That part already happened. So last bull run, ETH was not able to run up again and make new highs after the major crash, which it's already down. So that's considered a major crash to me. Right here on this dead cat bounce, we've seen ETH run up 62%. Over here, we've seen ETH run up 68%. On this next crash down, I'm looking to see ETH down here at about 1,500. If ETH comes down to 1,500, I would expect ETH to be able to push up 60 or 70%. So when I'm looking to find out where I should get into a short on ETH at on the next push up, I would think 2,400. And what's going to be awesome about this level right here, you see ETH finding support here. You see it found support here. You see it found support right here for a second, here and here, all in this same zone. So just like it's acting like support right now, it should act like resistance when ETH breaks through that and tries to push back up to the upside next time. So depending on how low ETH goes, I think that this could be potentially a great opportunity to make a really good return on your investment. Now, if we jump over here and we look at my shorts, you can see I'm up over 100 on Shiba. Looks like up 100 on Litecoin. Looks like up 250 on ETH. And looks like almost 400 on Bitcoin. Pretty crazy to think how much money I've made shorting this market. If I come over here to my assets, total right here, almost $11,000. This account was $890 when I started this challenge. That is absolutely crazy. My trading account, you can see I got to be up over $1,000 on leverage tokens at least right now. Right here, yeah, look at 1,347. You guys saw that yesterday was right at about 1,000. ETH was another right around 1,000. So pretty crazy to think how much money we've made just shorting the market. We're using leverage tokens. I'm not really confident. I'm not super good with the whole leverage token thing. Plu, you can see Plu. Disappointed in myself that I continue to hold on to this because I made that agreement with them that I would. You never know how low that altcoin is going to go. That was a $500 payment I took, and it's already down to $300. I knew better. That's why I don't let these companies pay me in shares of their coin when we're going into a bear market, because, you know, I might as well just get USDT and buy their coins when I'm ready to pack my bags with them. So if it wasn't for the fact that I promised that I would hold on to that coin, even though I knew better, I should have taken my profits and I would be up another 200 something dollars. And you can just see prices just going up and up and up. If price goes all the way down to 31,000, if Bitcoin hits 31,000, by the time it hits there, with all of my tokens, everything that I have in play right now, I will walk with a little over 18K to 20K, give or take, depending on how much I continue to add to these shorts on the way down. If I see Ethereum spike back up again, I might add more to my Ethereum short. I should have kept adding up here, but I was trying to play it safe because I haven't been able to be at my computer. Now, if we look at coins like Cardano, same concept, right? Just like how I measured ETH, Cardano ran up 70%, 72%. So if price turned around right here, right now, and pushed to the upside, I would think that Cardano could probably up at least 50 or 60%. So I want to be really careful when I get into my shorts. But at the same time, we've seen it find a lower high here, lower high here. I would say that the next safe place to get into Cardano, where I have my buy order set, was $1.60. If price were to shoot back up to $1.60, I'd be confident to start adding to my shorts and adding Cardano to one of the coins that I'm going to be shorting. Litecoin, we see down to $1.65. Litecoin has really a lot of trouble when it tries to run up. So I really like shorting Litecoin because once it starts to come down, it tends to not run up crazy parabolic high. So Litecoin was able to run up 75%. Was all the way down to $1.17. That's crazy how low these coins are going to go. You figure I'm in Litecoin right now, it's at $1.65. If it crashes again, we're looking to see it at least at $1.17, if not lower. And I hate adding shorts when everything's crashing down. we see Bitcoin getting ready to push back up to the upside, I might add a few more to this because I think it's going to keep coming down, guys. I really do. I think that that's just the last little bit of the bounce right before it crashes pretty hard. So while it's pumping up here, I'm going to add a little bit more to my East short. I'm going to set a limit buy order on an East short for 2,350. And I'm just going to keep adding to these. I don't think it's actually going to make it up there. I'm just going to go ahead and add to it right now. We added a little bit more to our East short. Let's go ahead and let's spend this next 800 bucks. What do you say? We're already short in Litecoin. Let's add some to Litecoin. I really don't like doing 5x, so we'll just say 4x. Shiba's super dangerous, so I'm going to try to stay away from Shiba, especially at 750. I think it could come back up to 1,000 if price turned around right now. We added more to our Litecoin. We added more to our Ethereum. Why not even go and stack a little bit more on Bitcoin? Why not? Let's just put the rest of it. Let's put another $352 on Bitcoin. Let's do 5x on Bitcoin this time since we're up quite a bit. We'll sit here and we'll see if we can wait for it to come up to 30,400, 34,500. Come on, baby. Pump up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You can see these red lines right here. These are limit buy orders that I've already placed. I have another one set at 37,500. Almost there. One more push to the upside, and we're good to go. Took it. We're going to ride it down, guys. We'll see how it goes. And that's literally how I'm doing it, guys. I'm not doing anything crazy special. Like, I don't have any sixth senses or anything. I'm just going over here on these alts. I'm waiting for peak formation. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to find peak. After a drop, I wait for Bitcoin to find its peak. Once Bitcoin finds its peak, I start to look at these altcoins, and I just start to see how they're performing. Cardano is a really good example, because you can see when Cardano hits these key levels, especially if we jump over here on, say, like a 30-minute, you can actually see where Bitcoin or where Cardano was actually kind of struggling at. Like, it hit these peaks here. It tried to come up again. It double topped, couldn't get past this zone, came down, couldn't push up any higher, couldn't push into that zone, came down, tried to push up again, and just could never get up above this level. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm just looking to see where these coins kind of peak out at. No real rhyme, reason, system, nothing of the sort. And now we're just getting ready to wait for Bitcoin to crash. So I love you guys. Trade safe. Thank you guys. All right, YouTube, that's a wrap on the bear market bankroll challenge. Looks like we're going to be able to get this account up to 20K in a little under 30 days, doing nothing but shorting the market. And why? Because everybody else is going long, and they're playing this like they're playing a bull run. You got to change up the game. You got to change up your trading style. You either should be hodling, staking, or shorting at this point of the game, in my opinion, if you want to maximize your profits. I'll try to keep you guys up to date on more tips and techniques as they evolve, as we grow, as we continue to make more and more money. So I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the channel. Again, my name's Ryan Matta. Hopefully we'll be back on the lives here very soon. Just getting the studio finished. So I love you guys. Peace.